Hello, my fellow comic book collectors. This is going to be part 6 of this massive unboxing. Still never came up with an idea. As I'm recording these, I never came up with an idea what to call this unboxing, but this is part 6 of whatever it's going to be called. It'll be named, you guys will know it. I won't know it as I'm recording this, but I'll come up with some crazy title. Today's, it's going to be all of this stuff. And if you notice, there's an unboxing of a mystery box. Finally, I actually put in, like, all this stuff is coming from Stackry. And Stackry is basically a warehouse that allows you to consolidate your books, okay? And, you send it, like if you're in Canada or else outside of the United States, sometimes it's easier just to send your books to a place where you can consolidate it. Well, Comic Tom, they do not ship outside of the United States. So I have to send their mystery boxes to my Stackry account. And I always leave instructions. Please do not open the mystery box because I want it to be a mystery. I want it to be like sort of, but sometimes they forget. And then I get these, and it's just like random stuff like mixed in. But this time they remembered, so that's really great. So I'm quite happy about that. And I'm going to show you what's inside this mystery box. So hopefully, every so often, based on Comic Tom's videos, he shows that he does insert some big book mixed in with the unboxing. So you never know. Hopefully, this is my day. This is the time where I'm going to get something big. So look on the floor. So it's in a black bag here. Gonna open it up. And there's always like these little cards. It has like some barcode on the back. So maybe some special newsletter thing on the back. Okay. And then we got Stephen King, The Dark Tower. So this is, I guess, the bonus book that you get. So I actually have several of these Stephen King books. So yeah, I'll throw it in my Stephen King collection. And this is maybe the variant that they give this month. I don't know what series this is from, but it looks really cool, I have to say. It's a really great cover. Really great zombie or like almost like Frankenstein, like monster kind of book. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, and then what else is in here? Then we got, I think this is NYX or Hell Witch or one of those ones from Dynamite. So this is kind of a nice little cover. And then we got Something is Killing the Children, I believe. So this is kind of cool. That's their variant cover. And then there's I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure who this character is. You can tell me who it is. It's just some, it looks like some Gem Mint exclusive or something like that. Kind of interesting. And then they always throw in some kids comic. And then they have Ninjago. It's like some kind of kids comic. Kind of cool. What is it? Garmandon. So kind of an interesting looking book. And yeah, so that's nothing super special. I was kind of expecting something else. You never know what you get with these Comic Tom exclusives. So yeah, it was interesting. Okay, now let's get into the cooler books. The ones from the actual, that actually are more ones that I ordered and have some idea what they're going to be. Okay, so I'm going to get into this little bunch of books. Oh wow, okay, so right off the bat, one, we got past the Comic Tom stuff, and now we're getting into some cooler books. Okay, these are actually from Alex the Comic Hoarder. He had a claim sale, and it was a pretty cool claim sale, actually. I was having problems with my computer. It was driving me nuts. He was showing all these awesome books, really awesome books. And I was like typing claim, 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 claim. And he was like, okay, starting now. And then when he would say now, then my computer would mess up and I'd be like, oh, and then somebody else would claim it. So he was showing like he had early Sensations comics. He had some really great Golden Age books. He had a run of Archie books and Pep comics. I was like, oh, and he was selling them for so cheap. I was like going insane trying to get those books. And I just kept on losing. But I did manage to get 2 from him. And one of them is Beyond. I just really like this cover. I thought it was a great cover. This girl in the red dress, I really like. And this is from Ace Publications. It's not a high grade. I knew that it was a low grade, but he didn't charge much. It was really cheap. And he was just, he was really just giving the books away almost. It felt like that. He was just being such a great guy. I think Alex the Comic Hoarder is really about promoting comic collecting. He's just such a great guy. I recommend you check out his channel if you haven't subscribed to him already. But yeah, so he had this one. And then the other one was High School Romance. So I thought this was kind of cool. The prices were really, really great. I think I paid less than $50 for both. It might have been something around there. It's just, I thought these were kind of nice. Nice romance book. Good girl art cover. So just kind of cool, kind of fun. And so that was that one. What else do we got here? I hate when people do this. Okay, somebody sent an item in this. This is how they sent it. And no bag, no board. Of course, it's got like a million spine ticks now. But it's kind of a cool book. I was watching Gray Man's channel. And he was actually interviewing this artist. And I thought, wow, this guy's art is just really, really amazing. And I noticed that he did sort of this homage cover for like an EC book. And I thought, wow, that's a really great cover. And it's like homaging Wally Wood's art. So I thought, this is really great. I got to pick it up. And so this is, I forgot the guy's name. Let me just see if I can remember his name. I think it's like Barta, Hilary Barta. And so just a really, really great artist. I was really impressed. So yeah, I thought, it's kind of cool. I'll pick it up. And yeah, just kind of flipping through it. So yeah, so kind of a cool book. I wish they had sent it better, but still a cool book. Okay, another one that's been shipped kind of weirdly. I don't know why people, they send them in these, don't send books in a mailer. Like just, that's my personal, one of my pet peeves, one of my many pet peeves with comic collecting. There's like people that send books in the worst way. This is not the best way to send a book. So, and this is a major book too. And no bag, no board, and they sent it in a mailer. Just so dumb. Oh well. This is Psycho, and this is the Psycho #1, the first from the series. And it's just a really great cover. It's like one of the, sort of iconic covers. It's this kind of skull cover, like some laser beam or something like just burned off his skin and part of his skull and part of his body. So just a really great cover, and a magazine that was kind of cool, where they were trying to bring back a lot of pre-code horror content in a magazine format. So this is Psycho from January 1971. So, and then what else is there? wow. Okay, I forgot that this. Oh, these are. So this is really cool. I kind of have to censor it a little bit. So there's actually a cover that I really, really, really like. It's like a Good Girl art cover, but it is just crazy expensive, like 1 to 2,000, usually around 2,000, and it's called Pop Kill number 4. And I was curious what other books, like if it's number 4 and it's a really great cover, what about the other issues from the Pop Kill series? And so I looked them up and they're really amazing. They have amazing, amazing covers. So, and I got signed copies. So this is, I'm not sure which one this is. Pop Kill. One sec here. I'm not sure what number these are. It doesn't say. It's like the variants. So this is Pop Kill number whatever, and it's either number 3 or 4, one of those ones. But just a really great cover. Like all these kind of nude girls on the cover. Sorry for all the nudity. But it's signed by Amanda Connor as well. So that's that one. But I also got this one. It's kind of sexy. I just thought these were really great, and both are signed by the artist. So I thought that was really awesome, and comes with a seal, the certificate of authenticity. But like, it's kind of cool. Just as a FYI, just because it comes with those authenticity things does not mean that if you send them off to CGC that they'll actually verify it. Generally send it over to CBCS if you're going to get it slabbed. Just this is a for your information kind of thing, because a lot of people think that that's enough to get it certified, but it won't work with CGC. Okay. Wow, still lots more to go. And 12 minutes. Okay. Okay, sorry, this one tape was being a little strong. This one actually is shipped really well, almost too well. Mailer and all, and it's like another. Wow, this one's. Sometimes people overly ship. This is one of those cases. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So I told you, like when I'm doing these videos, there's going to be some really major books. Well, this is one of them. This is a major, major key pre-code horror book, considered to be one of L.B. Cole's most famous pre-code horror books. And it's this one. This is such a great comic. Spook, mystery, suspense, and mystery. It's just in number 23. Just a really great cover, where he's painting her, and it's almost like the picture of Dorian Gray kind of level, but just a really great cover by L.B. Cole. Okay, I'm just going to show a few more books, and then I'll wrap it up. And also I picked up some, I was watching a video about romance books. This is Just Married, number 102. And some of these romance books have some really amazing covers. So I was picking up a few. So you'll actually see in the later part, I'm going to show a lot more romance books, because I picked up a collection of romance books. I get very easily influenced. When somebody says, hey, these are really cool books, and they look like really cool books, I get easily influenced that way. So I thought this was just such an amazing cover when they showed it that I had to pick it up. So it's quite nice. And a lot of these romance books are really underrated. And then what else do we got here? This one, I thought it was just, this one was one that was mentioned on My Comic Shop. I was looking up cool Betty Page covers, and this is just a Betty Page cover. And just, I thought this was kind of cool. nothing particularly special about this book. It has a lot of great artists involved, like Michael Boland and who else? Has writers like Alan Moore in it. So yeah, so just really kind of a cool book. It's like the A1 True Life Bikini Confidential. It's kind of fun, sexy book. And this one I saw and I was like, oh wow. I was searching for 3D covers from a series called Adventures into the Unknown. And I saw this cover and I was like, oh wow, that is a cover that I have from Creepy Worlds. And this is probably the original comic. This is Adventures into the Unknown number 105 from AGC or ACG. So yeah, just kind of a cool, kind of reminds me of Groot. So yeah, so I thought that was kind of funny. So I like this because it's, so I have the later comic that this came from. So I thought that was kind of interesting that I found the actual source for a comic that I was looking for. The Last of the Tree People. So this is like Groot wannabe. Okay, and so the book that I was actually searching for was similar to this one. This was Black Box Silver and Bronze. He was telling me about this kind of cool comic series where it was from ACG, where they basically create these three-dimensional covers and interior art by using this very dark black border, and then having just the way that they do the images, they kind of pop on the page, so it kind of gives you 3D without needing 3D glasses. So I've been trying to collect all of these. There's 19 that use this weird effect called True Vision. And it's just really, they're really fun. So Black Box Silver and Bronze basically got me onto this collection. So I thought this one was just really cool. It's a Commander Battle Atomic Sub. It's a one-shot. Just a really kind of a cool book. And I've been picking these ones up. So you're going to see more from this kind of style in later parts of this unboxing. But just a really cool book. And let's see what else is in here. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, one more big book, and then I'll wrap up this video. And this is another big book. I was mentioning in other unboxing that I've been trying to get Hulk 1 through 6. And I actually do have it, and this is the last one. I knew that when I made the other video, I said, oh, I have 1 through 6. But really, this one was still at Stackry at the time of me saying that. And, wow, it's so taped. A sec here. So this is the last of the 6 that I hadn't shown before. And this is issue number 5. This is the first appearance of Tyrannus, and it's the UK price variant. So these UK price variants, you can always get so cheap. It's like so much cheaper to buy the UK price variant. You can get a higher grade, presents better, and it's cheaper, and it's rarer. It actually should be the other way around. It should be like 2 or 3 times more or 10 times more expensive. These books are so much rarer. Like they're like, if you look at the census for UK price variants versus American price variants, it's about 1 in 100. These books are incredibly rare. And so whenever I can pick up a UK version instead of the American version, I save money and I get a book that I think is a much better spec. So this is Incredible Hulk number 5, the UK price variant. So I just think it's a really great one. So I now have Hulk 1 through 6. Okay, so that has been this unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for later parts. There's going to be a lot more great stuff. We're just getting a bit of a taste of some of the cool things that are in this unboxing. So thanks again for watching. Bye for now.